Before we begin, I would like to thank DollyAnna for organizing and hosting this wonderful collaboration. This project brought together 13 talented doll artists in a secret Santa-style swap. Each participant secretly sent a mystery box to another artist and received one in return. The challenge was to create a custom doll inspired by a mythological creature while using mostly the materials included in this mystery box. You'll find links to all of the participants and their projects in the video description below. Now, before I start talking about the doll itself, I wanted to take a moment to say hello. It's been a very long time since my last upload, and I know I've been away for quite a while. I haven't stopped loving doll customization, and I certainly haven't left the hobby behind. Life has simply been very busy over the past year. During this time, I changed jobs, and my husband and I have been preparing to begin our adoption journey. Along with many other personal responsibilities and challenges, this left me with a very little time for my dolls and for creating videos. Even though I haven't been posting, doll customization has always remained an important part of my life, and I am very happy to finally be back with a new project to share with you. One of the things that has helped me through this time is this amazing community. The doll customization world is filled with talented, creative, and supportive people. The artists participating in this collaboration are the perfect example of that. Although I wasn't able to meet the original deadline for this project, everyone was incredibly patient, understanding, and encouraging. Their kindness means more than I can say, and I am truly grateful to be part of such a wonderful group. I sent my mystery box to DreyconAurora, and I received mine from DollyAnna. Inside the box there were two dolls. I originally planned to use the Ever After High doll for this project, and I even started working on her. Unfortunately, during the customization process, the neck peg broke, and I tried several times to repair it, but in the end I wasn't able to save it. So I decided to switch to the second doll that DollyAnna had included in the box, the male doll. This was actually my very first male doll customization, which made the project even more interesting. And living in the green landscapes of Galicia and having spent several years living in Asturias, I immediately knew what kind of mythological creature I wanted to create. I decided to make a forest elf inspired by the folklore of northern Spain. In Galicia, similar creatures are often known as Trasnos, while in Asturias they are called Trasgus. The forest, legends and traditions of these regions were the perfect inspiration for this character. It was time to begin the transformation. One of my favorite materials in the box was the beautiful dark green acrylic yarn. The color was absolutely perfect for this character, and I used it to create a reroute with a mix of kind of braids and dreadlock inspired strands. Next came the face up, and I have to admit that I was a little nervous. This was my first time doing a face up on a male doll, so it felt very different from my usual projects. To create a connection with the forest, I used different shades of green and brown around the eyes and across the face. My goal was to bring the colors of nature into the character itself. The greens of the plants, the moss, the leaves, and the fields that surround me every day. As the character began to take shape, I decided to add a series of tattoos. They don't have any specific meaning. Instead, I choose organic shapes, spirals, and flowing lines inspired by the patterns found in nature. For the clothing, I wanted something simple and practical. One of the materials in the box was a soft green fabric with a fluffy textured surface, and it was perfect for creating a good pair of loose trousers. It gave the character a comfortable and natural look. Because I wanted the tattoos on his chest and arms to remain visible, I made a vest from the felt. I decorated with beads and a little embroidery thread to add texture and detail. And I also created a small pouch where he could carry seeds, herbs, and whatever treasures he might find while wandering through the forest. And of course, I couldn't resist making a pair of pointed shoes. I think every forest creature deserves at least one slightly extravagant detail. In many ways, this doll became a meeting point between different places. The materials traveled all the way from South Africa, while the inspiration came from the forests, legends and landscapes of Galicia and northern Spain. It's an unusual combination, I know, but I love the idea that creativity can connect people, places and stories from opposite sides of the world.